Oh, we're live.
Hi, everybody. It's Michelle. Welcome back to the Royal Daily Tea. How is everyone doing today? Hi, Carol. Good to see ya. It was nice to see the mods. I saw Revealing the Narc. Hi, Tiffany. Hello, hello. Welcome to a special Saturday Night Live.
Uh,
Hello to everyone in the chat. So today we have a very special guest. We have the lovely Tea with Carla. How are
Thank
you,
you.
Carla?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I am fabulous. Hi, Heather from the Hood. Good to see you.
I love.
Yes, so I have been admiring Tea with Carla over there on TikTok. She's been killing it. And I was like, who is this fabulous lady? I love her. I love her. She has been doing amazing, the Lord's work over
The
there on
Lord.
TikTok. And then I saw she had a YouTube, and I was like, I have to get this girl on my channel. She is fabuloso and she's a delight. We've been talking here behind the scenes. I think I have your YouTube. I think the mods have your YouTube stuff here, so we'll link it there in the comments. But there's so much stuff going on, Carla.
Yes, yes.
It's hard to keep track of
Ooh,
everything.
ooh,
Let me
that
get
as ever stuff. Wonderful. Let's talk.
okay. So, first things first, Carla has
Yes.
also tasted Meghan Markle's wine. We were comparing notes here before we started the live. So, Carla,
Mm.
tell us about your experience with Meghan Markle's wine.
Well, let me first start with I'm a wine, not a I'm a wine enthusiast.
Okay.
So, because when I take my clients out for my job, I usually do wine tastings. It's fun. It's fun because you get to eat and drink a little wine. So I
Hmm.
love wine, and that's just my drink of choice anyway. So I was really excited. I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to be unbiased and just have her wine and just review it because how bad can wine be, right? Well,
Famous last words.
famous last words. But actually, I figured it couldn't be bad at all because I love rosé in the summer and I
Mhm.
love Sauvignon Blanc. So I was like, okay, let
Mhm.
me just order the wine, which she made you order 3 bottles at a time, by the way. And it was like
Wonderful. Yeah.
$125 with shipping. Oh
Yep.
my God. So, but it was fine because I was like, I'm going to just have wine for the house. So I ordered it, drank, put it in the refrigerator, and then I was like, I'm going to do tasting. And then I did the tasting live on air, and I really had no idea that wine was going to taste the way that it did. It tasted like vinegar.
Yeah.
And
I said it tastes like nail polish. It got
oh,
worse. It
it
got
was
worse because I kept it in the fridge. Yeah.
I was so shocked. When I took a sip, I don't know if you can see my video on that, but it
Hmm.
literally I had to like clip the video in half because I didn't want everyone to see like my real like oh my and I didn't want it to seem like it was me being dramatic, but it was really that bad. It was
Hmm.
terrible. So, yeah, no, the wine, as ever, is a very low end wine that I believe that she just
Right.
stuck her name onto and was like, yeah, I'll sell your wine. I'm going to put my name on there. I'm Duchess of
Mhm.
Sussex. And, oh, I can sell some rose wine. It's summertime. And that's what I think that was. It was their bottom of the barrel wine. And she bought it for cheap and put as ever on
Right.
it. That's what I
It
think.
was funny because I had compared it to I had also done a wine tasting and I had to buy the 3 bottles. I got the second one. I didn't get the first batch. Her
Mm,
first rosé had sold out. I got the second one and it was terrible. It was kind of like the cheap wine you have at a wedding that's been sitting out at the back table. And I compared it to all of these other brands like Brad Pitt, a Celine, Cameron Diaz, some other ones from wineries,
mhm.
and hers was the most expensive. Back then it was $30, now it's 35. And it was the most expensive and it tasted the worst. And I did it on camera as well. And then I've had the bottle in there, it was chilling. And I had all these bottles of rosé, and finally it was the last one. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and have another glass. It was like nail polish. It was horrific. Like if you're already buzzed and that's all you have left, you're going to drink it because at
Yeah.
that
Like,
point. But it's not worth $35. I still have 2 bottles in my cupboard, and I'm like, I'm never going to drink that. It's terrible.
you
So
want to
I'm
do it?
kind of wondering, like, and if you notice on her website, it's not sold out. Either is the other one, and her Brute didn't sell out either. So
I'm not surprised. I'm not
Mhm.
surprised at all. And do you know, like after I had that wine, because I also cook very. I'm a self-proclaimed iron chef. So
Oh,
took the rest of that wine that I couldn't digest by drinking it directly because it
yeah.
was burning a hole in my
You cook with
esophagus.
it?
I was like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to figure out what to do with it. And I didn't
Mhm.
know what to cook with it because I never really cooked with rosé. I cook with white or I cook with red. I don't cook with
Yeah.
rosé. So I Googled a couple of things and I went on Pinterest and then I just like, I can make a nice rosé vinaigrette. And because I
Oh,
love salads. And so do you know that wine turned out fabulous with making wine, but I had to add
hmm,
honey and water and oil
right.
and seasonings
Mhm,
but I had to dilute it. But that was the only way it was digestible was to like put a million things in it and
mhm.
not drink it directly. But that was the best thing that I can do with it. I tried a couple of things with it, but the vinaigrette was the only way.
Is
But
it
that was
good?
it. Just yeah, I actually will share that recipe. Oh, we're doing
Okay.
the dark hand sanitizer. Yes.
Yep, hand sanitizer. Hey, it's alcohol, right? It's good for cuts and burns, that type of thing. Oh, yes, the silly twins sent y'all over. Yes, they're a doll.
Oh, they're
The silly
amazing.
twins sent us
Oh.
over. P.S. If you have enough enemies in the office, you can get them the other two bottles. Well, we'll keep that in mind.
Oh, I got a couple of enemies now, right?
Right. Yeah, we were talking before we got on here. That's right. So was that the only as ever product that you ever tasted of
I
Megan's was
know.
the
Well,
wine?
that was the wine was the most important thing to me because that's really where my area of not
Yeah.
expertise is, but that's my area of I do wine tastings frequently. I live in the tri-state area, New York, New Jersey.
Ooh.
Live in New Jersey, but I work in New York. So I constantly take all of my clients to New York, and we have vineyards in New Jersey. So
Mhm.
wine is my thing that I figured that I can actually give a very fair assessment on. But it was, and we have wine here that people make in New Jersey, but it was just not, it wasn't good at all.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I've had her, I did the flower petals because I thought that was cute.
Okay.
I thought it was
Mhm.
cute. But that's not cute unless you're putting it on something, not a lot, but something they're not
Right.
really eating. And it's stupid. I'm sorry, it's stupid. Nobody wants those stupid petals. And then I also did the shortbread cookies.
Now, how are those? I heard those were kind of like a couple steps to make. No, they weren't
No,
good?
she should have peddled the Girl Scout cookies for their
Right.
shortbread cookies. That's
Yeah.
it.
How
We
do you
want
mess up shortbread cookies? I mean, we all know she didn't make those, right?
no. She messed it up. It wasn't a good deal. It was not bad, but it wasn't something that I would be willing to spend that kind of money on. And so not
Yeah.
worth it, not worth it at all. And I really when I did my reviews, I was really trying to be fair because I have a demographic on my page
Yeah.
where you know I have people that want to know what I think and they want to because they
Yes.
like Megan and I don't want to push them away. But I also have people that don't like Megan and I'm with them. So I try to be measured so that I'm not just hating on her all the time. But
Yeah.
it's hard
Right.
to do.
It is hard, and I've noticed on your TikTok, you get a lot of crap from people because a lot of people come for you for, calling out Megan, and I know all about that girl. It
Can
was
we
it was
talk about that?
brutal. It was brutal when I started in 2021. There was not a lot of people preaching against Megan. And so I had to like cut off my comments. I even left YouTube or TikTok for a year and came to YouTube because it got so bad.
Mhm.
But I noticed on your comment section on TikTok, you do have people saying, "Why are you a hater? Why are you a hater?" So I think for you, is it harder for you because you are a woman of color?
Yes.
You have that demographic people who think just because Megan is half black that you have to support her because she's half black.
I'm
So for
glad you
you,
mentioned
you kind of get a lot of hate for that, right?
and I get a lot of DMs about that, and I
Yeah.
get a lot of feedback. And what I have to do is educate my other sisters and brothers regarding that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Megan's not us. I don't know if you saw the Super Bowl show. I don't know if you saw Kendrick Lamar and his famous song, They're Not Like Us.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a lot of hidden messages in that, and
Mhm.
that's because when there's other people that will try to appropriate into the Black community, and
Yeah.
try to feel like they're part of us, but they're really not like us. They just take the topical things and they'll run with it, and they can relate to certain things, but until you're truly Black in America, you don't know how it is to be Black in America. And I'm not trying to
Right,
like
right.
just make it seem like it's all about that, because I live a very good life. I have a wonderful family, great friends. I live in a very diverse part of the country. I live in New Jersey, so it's a very diverse area. But I have people coming for me
Yeah,
because I don't support her blindly. And I'm like,
right.
she's not like us. That's
She doesn't
exactly,
really represent you. She
yeah.
doesn't do anything for the Black community that I've ever seen. Like, we're in Black History Month, right? For Black Americans.
Yeah,
What has Megan posted on her socials for
nothing.
Black America?
I
Nothing.
post
Isn't
daily.
this a great opportunity for her to be on Instagram to post for no, she did go to the gala for the 15%, but that was for her. That wasn't for she
Yeah,
cared about the Black business owners. She
no.
didn't. She just wanted to wear that gown and was by a Black designer. Unfortunately for him, she did not wear it well. I don't think she did him any favors, but I guess that's her contribution to Black History Month. But she's had the whole month where she could have done something.
Hmm.
Nothing,
No,
right?
no,
And
no.
again, no one on her staff is Black. I'm like,
That's
where's the
exactly what I said.
representation?
That was one of the things.
Yeah,
There's two things. First of all, for Black History Month, what I've been doing on some of my social media pages
I
for
saw
my
your
business,
post. Yeah,
yeah, I post every single day regarding, and I'll share that with you. It's more of a professional thing, but I post every
yeah,
single day about something that a Black American have done that has changed the landscape of I'm
right.
focusing on technology and healthcare.
I love
So
that. Mhm.
inventions or different things that they've done.
Yeah,
So I do that so that I can raise awareness. Not to say that, oh, Black people are the only reason why, but
right,
it's a lot of people don't realize a lot of things that are available because
yeah,
of what Black Americans have done. Megan
hmm,
has a platform to do more than what I can do, and she doesn't do it. But when she needs someone to take cover for, or she needs someone
right,
to cover her because she wants to be associated with the Black community, the
right,
people that don't understand the royal world, or the people don't follow the royal family, they just think that, oh, she was biased against, and it was racial bias, and they were racist
right,
with her. And it's like,
right.
no, 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 no,
Mhm.
no. She saw an avenue and she took it. She saw,
See,
you know what
yeah.
I mean?
I'm so glad you're saying that. And that's why I wanted to have you on the show because I think it's great to have diverse voices. Because being a woman in her 50s, a white woman, we get called out, oh, you're a Karen, you're a hater, you're a racist, you're just a white woman. And it's like, I don't care what race Megan is. I personally don't care. I thought it was great that he married an American. It was like wonderful. I thought she was a beautiful woman. I thought she was Italian or Hispanic. I had no idea who she was or
Mm-hmm,
what she was, and I didn't care.
mm-hmm.
There's beautiful Princess Angela of Liechtenstein. We have
Oh,
a lot of women who've married into royalty and the aristocracy. I have no problem with it, honestly.
mm-hmm.
We have the Duchess of Bath. She's a
Yes.
wonderful woman. She's beautiful. She has beautiful children. Who cares? Nobody cares. But Megan blew that opportunity. She blew an opportunity and
She
not
didn't
to
blow it
care
because
about.
she
Yeah,
didn't blow it because she
yeah,
never really wanted to represent.
right. She just thinks that 13-year-old girls think she's a princess. So,
Mhm. She
okay.
didn't know it because she never had any intentions of really doing anything with it. If you get
Right.
to a platform, you just because you try to elevate Black, and like a it's not about a Black agenda. I don't know what people think. It's just letting people know what Black people have contributed to the American
Yeah.
society.
Just like women. We like to pull up women and people of color like to say, hey, by the way, did you know this? And
Mhm.
Revealing the Narc just said she would love to learn about that because honestly, I couldn't tell you what a Black inventor did. I have no idea.
Right,
So I think it's
right.
great that you're educating people in a positive way. It's
Mhm.
not like you're telling people whatever that we're better. You're just educating people and
Right.
sharing information. And again, Megan could have been doing that on her Instagram as well. Hi, Steph, the altar nerd. She has joined the chat.
Hey, Steph. Oh my God, I love you.
She's amazing.
I love
She's
her.
amazing.
Her.
So I think it says, I can't read it. It says Lisa Fan. It says Megs was white until she met Harry in high school. And then, yep, people said she was Italian. Yeah. I
You
mean,
can pass for anything. For my let me first say that I have a very diverse family. So my
mhm,
family, all my brothers and sisters were all black, right? We're black
mhm,
Americans. But I have cousins that are blended with Japanese, that are blended with white, that
mhm,
are blended with all kinds of different nationalities, Mexican. So when we have our family functions, if you were to be present in it, nobody cares about your nationality or your color. It's about your character. And
mhm.
so no one cares that Carla's fully black, or my cousin Alan or Jason is half Japanese, and we don't care about that.
Nobody
So
cares.
when you're gonna sit here and accept, I'm talking about Megan now in this case, and
Yeah.
accept an award for NAACP for this, and I'm like, what did you do? What did you do? Because there are really black people that go through things that
Yeah.
really need you to advocate for them if you have the platform. So you're using the platform to gain popularity and attention,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
so that you can sell your products, so that you can have a profile, so that people could know who you are, so that you can do whatever you want to do to
Yeah.
just do for yourself. But when I have the opportunity to put a spotlight on Black Americans so that people can see what Black Americans contribute to society, that's
Mhm.
what I do. And that's what she needs to be doing. So I don't support her,
Exactly.
not even the least bit.
And see,
Not
I'm
even,
glad that you're saying that. I can't read your name, y'all. I'm having eye problems, so I apologize. This person says, saw a video today making cinnamon. They used flour sprinkles for real. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure people are doing that. Oh, hey, twins. The Sidley twins are here. Thank you
hey,
so much. Thank
hi,
you all.
Nancy and Steph. I've seen you guys. I love you.
Yeah, so you're getting all the group today. You got the Revealing the
I love it.
Narc, you have Steph the
Oh, you
Alternate,
guys
the
are
twins.
gorgeous. I
They're
love it.
amazing, wonderful people.
Oh,
Absolutely. Yeah, so Carla has
yes.
a background in business and just like me. So we're going to talk about Megan's, her as ever,
You
her
want to call it a
sales. She
business, or
finally
you want to
put
call it?
these
You want to
bundles.
call it a business, or do you want to call it like a what are we can't call it a business. I'm sorry, honey. We can't call
Yeah,
it a business.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so before we get into that, my friend, my best friend, sent this to me, and I think the Sidleys just covered this. Megan's on Facebook. She's doing these Facebook ads, and the one that my friend sent me, at first I was kind of confused uh, because it says Happy Thanksgiving. Hold on, let me
I
remove
got that
this.
one.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, I looked at it first and I thought it was old. So my friend sent me this, and let me zoom in here, but it says beautifully curated essentials for a warm holiday table. Now
You
it
got
says November 26, 2025, but it actually came out today. So somebody renewed her Facebook ad or something, but they didn't change the
things.
word
That's
for
how
the
big
Thanksgiving
for
table set.
her marketing is, because I was like,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. We've been through like 4 holidays since then.
Yeah, this is embarrassing. I don't know who's doing this. And this actually came out today, guys. It's not old. So we went to the comment section and the comments were hilarious.
What did you
Okay.
see in the comment section?
Oh, let me see. Because you think I would learn how to do this. Okay. So people were like, who handles your social media? This post is being ridiculed. Who cares, millionaire scammers? She's delusional, a sewer.
Oh my god.
A little off season with the Thanksgiving reference. How about trying St. Patty's Day or Easter, Passover? And then someone's like, do you mean Easter? I mean, this is embarrassing that everyone is noticing this huge mistake.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Seems quite early for Thanksgiving ads. Quite a long run up to Thanksgiving, 10 months, but always good to get started. I can almost smell the desperation. And then this person had like a gif of somebody throwing up. I thought was funny.
Sorry.
I mean, seriously, guys, this is embarrassing.
It's a scam. It's a scam.
Keep sharing. It's horrible. I think Thanksgiving is over along with Christmas, New Year's, and Valentine's Day. They were not positive comments. And this was just on an ad that she did. I mean, you would think she would have more fans, right?
No,
Nope. No, she didn't. It was
no.
embarrassing.
I think
So,
she's probably doing it herself. at this point.
You think so?
I mean, maybe
Are
not,
they?
but maybe she hired some high schooler for like, some penance or something to just please do this. Who could be doing that? Because it doesn't make Thanksgiving really.
This person's like, yes, but it takes them a long time to ship out products ordered now for Thanksgiving. You guys, this is so
Well, if you
embarrassing.
order now, you might get it by Thanksgiving.
Right. Why Facebook? I mean, I still have a Facebook mainly for like people's birthdays and people I went to high school with, but I don't do anything on Facebook ever.
Neither do I.
So, and she has a Facebook page. Instagram, I think they might be joined together, Instagram and Facebook. I'm
Yeah,
not really sure.
yeah.
It's kind of weird here. I'm looking at some of the comments. The check cleared. Oh my God. Yeah, we're going to get into the hostess gift, y'all. We're going to get into that. This is
Oh,
absolutely insane. So we're going to go and learn how to navigate. Okay. So we're going to go to share screen and go over this wonderful sale that she's
ooh,
offering people.
ooh.
Yeah, this is really weird. So, we were criticizing Megan because she never has any sales. So then she comes up with this 15%. I mean, which is chintzy.
All
Chintzy,
right.
right? So you have the complete as ever pantry, 295, which is a weird number. And then we have the go-to hostess gift for 132. And now there's another one when the day slows set. 132. One for is that two candles and two things of tea for $132?
I believe
What?
I don't know. I have to
Like
tell you something really quick. Can we just talk
you
about
want
that really quick? First of
which
all, like you said,
one?
I have a business background.
Mhm.
So, first of all, does anyone even realize what the markup is on product? Because when you buy wholesale, do you know that she's probably paying pennies on the dollar for this product? There's
Right.
absolutely no reason for jam, or it's not even jam, for spread to cost whatever the hell it costs. I can't even do the math at this point.
I think it's $15 for a thing of jam without the box even, I think.
Even on her best day, even if Martha Stewart peddled it for her, it's not worth that amount of money. It's not,
Right.
it's not,
Right.
it's not worth it. Spread, it's not even jam. It's not even jam. So
Right.
markup on product when you're buying wholesale. So I don't know. I can't even begin to imagine what she's paying for it, but it is dirt cheap. I'm quite sure she's using a vendor that is dirt cheap and not giving her the best product. What her jam is that she is banking on the prettiness of her marketing. Because if you look at the labels and all that to the naked eye, or people that don't have a marketing background or don't understand business, they just look at it, they think it's pretty, it looks expensive. And I think that's where she's going with that. So she thinks she can get away with charging. I think jam was like 12 or $16 a jar. What the hell? I mean, that jam better be changing my life.
Well, the thing is, and the sillies just asked a question about, do you think they're about to expire? Yes. So if y'all remember when I had my little kerfuffle or whatever it was with the apricot spread, what happened was I ordered the apricot spread. I got a tracking, I got a confirmation, and then 2 weeks later, they told me, by the way, we had a mishap and you're not getting, you know, the spread, but they kept my money and the shipping. They finally refunded me the money, but they kept the shipping. And I thought, wait a minute, you're not going to actually mail me out my apricot spread, but you're still making me pay for shipping. You never sent me the product. You should automatically refund me the full amount. So I went on Twitter and I bitched about it. And I was like, this is a great case study. And I told everyone about it. And Dan Wooten and everyone started talking about it. I had like over 200,000 views. And then miraculously,
You
my
got your money
shipping,
back.
yeah, my shipping got refunded. And I thought, someone's
She pays
listening.
attention she pays attention to social media. She tries to play that
Yeah,
role
she
too.
did. And then she sent me the apricot spread. And so I did a taste test. And let me tell y'all, it has an 18-month shelf life, and I've had it for 6 months. So those products that someone was like, "Oh, they're gearing up for international expansion," I'm like, they're rotting. Their expiration is going down because it's a food item. And I've always told people that I work with as a business consultant, food is the worst thing to go into if you're a novice, which I was very surprised. She came out with food and wine. I would have thought she would have came out with makeup, a cookbook, clothing, something easy that would be more aligned with her than sprinkles and this watery spread and crap wine. It
Mhm,
was just a really bad move. Boxed cookies. It was stupid, right? The honey, they
mhm.
have expiration dates.
But
So Netflix is giving away all of her stuff, but I'm like, it's literally rotting on the shelf, guys.
what
It's
I
rotting.
think about, like, I don't think she wanted to enter into that cosmetic world because it's oversaturated as it is. In addition to, her that's a market that you have to have a really strong brand because there's
Right.
so many options that are just like, for instance, Fenty Beauty. I love Fenty Beauty. And
Mhm.
then you
Is that
have
Rihanna or is that,
that's
Selena?
Rihanna. That's Rihanna.
Rihanna.
And
Okay.
the correct way of pronouncing her name is Rihanna, by the way. No people like a lot
Rihanna.
yeah, Rihanna. So that's Rihanna. And that's just mentioning her. So I don't think Megan has the bandwidth to even delve into that. I think she wants to. It's
Yeah.
very
Mhm.
lucrative, but she cannot even begin to even go into that world because she would be embarking on Kylie Jenner. That's
Mhm.
not gonna happen, and so many other celebrities that have their brand that actually is good product. So, it's easier for her to tap into a world where not a lot of people know about, and but her downfall in that is expiration dates, you have to be able to turn product quickly, you have to
Mhm.
be able to have a brand before you start putting it out there that's going to sell, but she doesn't have any of that. But she went into this so blindly that it completely ruined her chances of being successful at it because she went in thinking, "Oh, my name, Duchess of Sussex, is going to sell everything."
Exactly. Yeah, and that's the problem is Megan doesn't know who her customer is. She doesn't
No,
have a customer avatar. She thinks they're 13-year-old girls who are saving up their babysitting money to get her stupid jar to put pencils in. So the Silly Twins, Carla, had a question for you. They said, is it a positive thing when a luxury brand has a sale?
no, that's the point of
Yeah.
luxury.
Mm-hmm.
That's the point. Now,
Portia doesn't go on sale.
no, no, no. It's not positive when that's the whole point because when people it depends on your audience though, because when people are trying to elevate and be on another level, then they don't want other people to be able to have access to that. So when people want to be able to have a luxury brand, it's just, but that's the pretentiousness of it. Megan is trying to be pretentious, but she's not grasping the right audience. She's reaching for an audience that can actually afford this stuff, but she's not telling us why we should buy this stuff.
Exactly. And the problem is with Megan, she tried to go too high because the rich people, the bougie people of the world, they're not going to as ever to put her crap candle in their guest bath. You know where
No,
those free gifts are going? To their staff. They're
no.
going in their gift room with their gift wrapping and they're just going to grab it one day when they got to run out the door somewhere. They're not going to display Meghan Markle's wine. Oh, y'all, I have As Ever's wine for dinner. They would be embarrassed. They have wineries in their homes. They travel to the south of France. They have actual wine connections. They wear Chanel. They
Mhm.
drive Mercedes. They're not going to walk around with Meghan Markle's orange marmalade on their table. So
No.
she was trying to be very highbrow, but the people who actually were her fans, she kind of priced them out of the market.
Mhm.
Right? It's trying to become too bougie for the average person who nowadays we're all just trying to pay our bills. And the other problem is she came out, in my opinion, too many products too fast.
That's definitely a point.
Yeah,
Um, you're absolutely right. Too many products too fast because she didn't even focus on one to get that off the ground to be her staple or anything to be her staple. What is her staple? Because
right.
it started out as strawberry jam and then it became
Mhm.
raspberry and then it turned into marmalade. All right, what is your staple? And
Right.
not to mention a lot of celebrities that are smart, understand, like for instance, I'm going to use Tabitha Brown because I'm going to use black people that, have brands. She's still in Target. You don't price people out. Like, you put product out there that's quality, that is your name on it, you use it, which we don't really see her using her product very much when she's doing her cryptic videos of
Mhm.
whatever. We don't even know what she's doing. So half the time when she's doing her drinks or whatever she's doing, she's putting some spread in it. It doesn't even prove that she's
They
using
look nasty, by the way.
they do look nasty. And I'm a foodie. So I look at that and I kind of want to know the recipe. And then when I'm looking at it,
Yeah.
I'm like, do I really want to know that recipe? I don't think I really want to know that recipe. It
So
looks
Carla, tell me, were you going to try that alcoholic beverage that she put like her spread in the bottom? Do y'all remember that? I think the Sidleys were talking about it.
absolutely
Where
not.
you put like the apricot spread, you put some kind of like raspberry spread, and was she pouring her bubbly wine in it?
You know what she's saying about this? This is
Nasty.
where she messed up with that. For her putting that spread, she's basically telling her spread is like a puree. If you can put it in a drink, because there's no way you should be able to put jam, which she's
Mhm.
trying to sell, in a beverage.
Right, right.
So she's telling us that her spread is a puree.
It
It's
almost looked like a vinaigrette dressing, like a salad dressing. The
I
apricot
made a vinaigrette out of her
you
wine.
could have made a salad dressing. Yeah. It was not for bread. It's not a jam, which is the weirdest thing because Megan, such a moron, she came out with this raspberry spread, right? That was her number one product when she was American Riviera Orchard, which sounds like an old folks' home.
Mhm.
She came out with that weird ring video that scared everybody, and then she changed her brand. She came out with that, called it her hero product. But that was the number one thing she came out with. It sold out immediately, and she acted like, "Oh, I don't know what to do." You restock, Megan.
Wait, the
You
raspberry spread.
restock.
Let's not forget that the
Yeah,
raspberry spread came out the day that Princess Catherine was going to Trooping the Color. Remember that?
yeah, yeah. That's
It's the
right,
day that it came out because it was strawberry spread before that.
right. But the thing is, she always said this is her hero product, right?
That
But
was
it
a
took
tactics message.
4 months. It took 4 months for her to restock that jam. And
Spread.
it's like if that yeah, the spread. If that's your number one product, it just kept saying coming soon, coming soon, coming soon as she was adding in the marmalade, and then she added in the apricot. The strawberry was actually her newest one that she came out with. The raspberry was actually the first one she came out with, but it was confusing. We thought it was strawberry, it was raspberry.
Was it?
Strawberry is the newest one that she just came out with for the holiday season. But the weird thing is like I said, on her website, it kept saying coming soon, which is a bad marketing. That should have been the very first thing that she resold. Yes,
But
spread.
Royal, I want to get before we get to the Silly Twins. I do want to make sure that I remember this correctly because I thought it was
Mhm.
strawberry spread and then it was raspberry spread. It didn't Nacho put out that whole thing with the dog biscuits and the raspberry
It
spread
was
on.
raspberry. I think everyone thought it was strawberry, but it was raspberry.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the raspberry was her very first product. That
All
was
right.
her hero product. Strawberry is the newest one that came out only for the holiday season, and you could only get the strawberry in her trio because that was kind of her marketing tactic. So first she came out with the trio. Remember, for the holidays, you had the variety pack here, and that was the first time you could get the strawberry. It was confusing because a lot of people thought it was strawberry. It was actually raspberry. So then she came out with the strawberry in the trio, and then they decided, oh, hey, let's do now 3 strawberry and 3 raspberry. The problem is that she had not product tested the strawberry by itself. Like the raspberry, we knew was her best seller because that was her hero product. That was the number one thing she came out with, and she even says you can look it up. The raspberry was her hero product. Then she came out with the trio of strawberry, which is not selling out because who really needs 3 bottles of this runny mess for $42? If you're going
Nobody.
to spend 42, what are you going to get, Carla? You're going to get the variety pack,
Okay.
right? You're not going to get the
Fabulous.
same. Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah. So anyway, so that was basically what it was. But the strawberry is her new one that she's trying to push. But again, it's too many too soon. And with the wine also, right?
The wine was terrible. I
Yeah.
actually videoed. I'm going to probably put up a video now that I'm talking to you about that. But I recorded picking up the wine. I had to go to the store because I had it delivered someplace, not my home, because you have to be signed for it, and I didn't think I'd be home. So I went
Girl,
to
I
the
didn't even have
store.
to sign for my wine. Do you
No?
know that? Yeah, so let me tell y'all. So I ordered the wine, right? And I was so paranoid because they say you're supposed to sign for the wine. So, girl, I was afraid to take a shower because it was like, oh my God, it's going to be here between 10 and 12. So I ran in the bathtub, quickly took a shower. I came out. I opened my door. It's sitting on my porch. And I'm like, aren't I supposed to sign for this? They didn't care. They were like, see ya. They left it there, which was good because I didn't want to have to go to the post office.
I think
They
that's a little bit
noticed.
illegal.
I didn't have to sign for it, FYI. You had to sign for yours? I didn't.
No, yeah, you have to sign for wine
That's
typically.
what I
If
thought.
you're over
Yeah.
a certain age of 21.
Well,
Well,
I guess my UPS driver was busy.
now your UPS, that might be a Megan situation. Who
It
knows?
was really weird. So the Silly Twins want to know if you like IKEA Gold's brand, Gold, Good, I think that's what you
Cool.
call it. What do you think of how she markets herself? Do you know who
I'm
this
not
lady
really
is?
sure. I don't know if I know necessarily can you tell me what her product is? Because I might know, but I'm just not thinking of it at the moment. Hi,
Um,
to Nancy and Stephanie, by the way. I love you guys.
okay, let me see if I can type it in Google. What is it? AK. I can't see the writing. Can you tell me? You spell her
LAH.
name. AK.
AKILAH GOULD apostrophe, well, GOULD.
Okay. Hula Gold. All right. She's got a nice skin. Let me see if she has an Instagram here. I know the twins really like her.
Oh, let's see. I can't wait. I might already know. Oh, it's so nice to see the Sidley twins. It's so beautiful. I love them.
Aren't they?
Yes, they
Oh
are.
yeah, she's a really nice lady. Okay, so let me stop sharing this one
Okay.
and I'm gonna go to her Instagram. Okay. I think it's this one.
Okay.
Does that say Megan? You can't see it. Okay, hold on.
I can't say anything yet. Okay, here we go. Oh, Megan. Oh, lovely Megan.
Okay. Okay, so we want to go to the other one here. Okay, can y'all see it?
Oh, yes, I do know her. I don't know her in her. Oh, she's gorgeous.
Isn't she? I love her. They have such like relationship goals.
Yes. Oh gosh, she's gorgeous. Yeah, I do know who she is. Ah, I love the way she markets herself. She seems very authentic.
Hmm.
She seems very authentic, and that's why she's relatable because you know that she's not on my well, I know that she's not I'm not on her level, but at the same time, she is relatable because she brings me into her world. And I
Hmm.
love that about her. And she is beautiful on top of that and just very real.
Hmm.
Very real. Look at her. Oh, she's gorgeous.
I want one of those masks, those face
I have
masks.
that.
Do
Mhm.
you?
I do. People always ask me my skincare routine.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the biggest part of it.
Okay, I need to get that because I have age spots, and
Where are
I
they?
need.
I don't see
You
them.
have age spots, girl. Yeah.
I don't see any age spots. You look gorgeous.
Oh, you're very kind. But yeah, she's beautiful. She has a really nice aesthetic.
Yes, she does have a very nice aesthetic. Look at that beautiful woman. See, Megan needs to be watching this and not mimicking anybody like she does all the time and try to steal their thunder and make it her own. That's her biggest problem. Look at this woman. Like she's just being authentic. She's doing her thing.
Hmm.
And it's
Hmm.
about her own content. Megan looks at something that's trending and she tries to recreate it and duplicate something. That's what she tries to do, to try to ride on
Hmm.
a wave of something.
And she's talking to her audience. See, Megan doesn't really engage that much. She just kind of puts out carefully crafted pictures and she's like, look at me, buy my product. And she did try once or twice to talk to the camera, and it was really weird, that weird thing she did when she was changing the name. But Megan should be out there every single day talking to her audience.
Yeah,
Connecting. There's no connection. There's such a big disconnect because Megan likes to put herself up here and then people down here. And that's the problem. People
that
cannot
is
with her.
couldn't have nailed that's the nail on the head because she
Mhm.
does want people to look up to her
Yes.
instead of her looking with us. She
Right. And see,
doesn't
this lady is on our level, even though she's
right.
bougie, she doesn't seem pretentious.
No, that's her life, and you can see it.
Mhm.
Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, yeah, actually, I've seen the Sidley twins talk about her quite a bit.
Yeah, but I guess she has some kind of lifestyle brand, but she's very authentic,
Yes, she is. Oh, she's
and she
beautiful.
has 240K followers. She should definitely have more. I thought she would have had more than
Oh,
that.
she'll get more than
And
that.
Megan actually went up to
To what?
4.5 million.
Ooh, big pimpin'.
Yeah. I mean, it's
She's
just
only Duchess of Sussex.
you're right. But, I mean, I have to say, sometimes Megan's aesthetics are very pretty. They are. She does have some nice style. She does have some nice items. I even go, oh, okay, I do like that. They're nice. It's just, it's so unauthentic and it's so pretentious and it's so carefully crafted, curated, fake. Like I said, there's no connection with people. And it's kind of a mishmash. Like here, she's doing the very bougie, I'm very up here, soft life aesthetic. And then she throws in that baby mama dance, and you're like, what? What is that?
So this is what I think about Megan. When
Yes.
I we said this a little bit before. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this in the nicest way possible. She is ghetto fabulous, meaning like she has married into that or into the royal family, and
Mm-hmm.
to ordinary average people, she has had an elevated life because she didn't grow up like a lot of people did with a little bit of a struggle. I'm sure she had some, but for the most part, she lived a very comfortable life. Comfortable is not afforded to many Americans. So she grew up in a comfortable life. Her father gave her a life where she had a platform to grow and to venture out into different things. So, ghetto fabulous to me is that now that she has broken her way into the royal family, she doesn't understand, in my aspect, she doesn't understand that that is not flashy. The royal family, even though they're flashy, they don't flash it out like, "Ooh, look at my watch, look at my new ring, look at the." They're not like they're flashy because they have what it takes. They have the tiaras but they don't put it out on display for all of us to look at it. When they do their state visits, of course, you'll see a few crowns, and for the most part, Princess Catherine has worn the lover's not tiara like 90% of the time. So but Megan needs to let you know that she has a new diamond, a new this. She's wearing a $15,000 this or a $20,000 that. She's ghetto fabulous.
Well, I think what it is Megan is new money and the royal family is old money. Yes, Lizzie just said that. The royals are old money. And the funny thing about people who are really wealthy, they they don't flaunt their wealth like you said. They
Right.
don't flaunt their wealth. They
No.
just have wealth, and a lot of them tend to be kind of downplayed, like very aging gracefully. A lot of them don't get their. Have you noticed a lot of them don't get their nails done? Not
Well,
like I do either, but a lot of them don't get their nails done. They're very simple and basic, kind of like Carolyn Bessette Kennedy. I don't know if you're watching
I love
the
her.
JFK series that's on FX, Revealing the Narc, and I are obsessed. We're reviewing that show, but Carolyn Bessette Kennedy had a very quiet luxury where you
Mhm.
have a couple of expensive pieces, simple makeup, you look elegant, but you're not flashing around with logos and say, look at me and my $15 million blood diamond on my pinky like
Well,
Megan does.
a
Megan's
lot
very
of wealthy
moody.
people don't even want to wear logos, to be honest with you.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Megan, she'll jump on it. She wants
Yeah.
that logo to let you know, oh, I'm wearing this, I'm wearing that.
Right. Carol says very nouveau riche, screams money and generational wealth, whispers their wealth.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Rich people don't really want you to know they're rich if they're walking down the street because they don't want to get mugged.
No, of course not. Of
Right.
course
Oh my goodness. Okay. They say Sunshine Sachs bought more bots to make her look like she's doing well. Oh, that's a good point.
Yes, they did.
Because I noticed she went up really quickly up to like 4.5 million. I was like, oh, just like the other day it turned over. And I was
Well,
like, that's interesting.
well, yeah, they're bots.
Right. So let me ask you a question.
Sure.
So there's, how everything's happening now with Andrew, right?
Oh, okay.
And that's a whole thing. But there's
Yeah.
a narrative going around that, oh, Megan was right. Harry was right. Because remember in his book Spare, he talked about how they sacrificed Meghan and Harry on the altar to save other members of the royal family. So they wanted to make Meghan the villain because they wanted to protect Andrew,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
So, what do you think about that narrative? Because now a lot of people on social media are going, oh, Meghan and Harry left the family because they knew about Andrew. They were right. What do you think
Well,
about that?
Harry and Meghan left because Meghan thought she can come over to America and
Yeah.
transplant this entire the I guess the celebrity in her eyes. She thought she can transplant it to America. She didn't leave for any other reason than that.
Mhm.
The narrative now that they're trying to spin it to make it seem like it was all premeditated. I'm getting away from this. No, she
Yeah.
got away from it because when she got into that relationship with Harry, she had an agenda before all of it, even the marriage, the wedding, all of it took place.
Mhm.
Meghan had an agenda.
Mhm.
So I don't think that they came here to escape anything. She came here because she wanted to be a part of the Hollywood world, and
Mhm.
that was her agenda. Now that everything is not panning out, she's trying to make it seem as if, oh, that was the whole reason. I didn't want to be associated with that. Meghan is as she's a lot of things. Calculated is one of them.
Exactly. I think it's a TT. Is it TT Kaka? I'm sorry, I can't read your name. Says
Oh,
Megan's cup will never be full enough.
TT. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, and you know what? And that's 100% true. Let me say this about that, because the more she gets, the more she wants. It will never be
Mhm.
full. Harry
Right?
will never be able to satisfy her. And she's already seeing and finding out and showing us that she's not satisfied. And I think that I believe they're having troubles within their marriage, my opinion. Harry's finding out that he's never going to be able to make her happy.
Well, and they're running out of money.
Oh my God. I think they're already run out of money, and they're probably running on credit right now.
Mm-hmm. Missy Lulu says Meghan and Harry knew before their engagement they were going to move to Hollywood. She thought she'd be the queen of Hollywood. Absolutely. It's weird though, because it's like she lied to Harry, because I fully believe Harry wanted to have a Kate. He wanted someone to be, he was tired of being the plus one. He was the third wheel, always walking around, and they used to make fun of him when he'd walk in the foyer of where they used to live. There was a picture of William and Catherine, and then Harry was the singleton by himself, and he was embarrassed to be the third wheel. So he was looking for someone who wanted to marry into the royal fold, not because he wanted to leave, he wanted to bring someone in so he could be a partner
Right.
as a working royal. And Meghan made it very clear on that little engagement interview. She gave everything up. She sacrificed, everything, gave away her dog, moved out of Corey's house, was getting written off of suits, big deal. And she made it seem like she sacrificed everything and she was ready to take on becoming a duchess. Told the queen, this is what I want. She got the wedding. They didn't have to have a dukedom. The dukedom was only going to be theirs because they were going to be working royals.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah.
didn't have to have a dukedom. He could have just been the prince. She would have been Prince Henry of Wales, and she would have been like a working actress. But she told the Queen and Harry, "Nope, I'm a philanthropist. I'm ready to be a royal." She lied. But
Oh,
then the whole time when they were dating and married, they were filming behind the scenes. So that's what I don't understand. What did Harry not understand what was going on? Because clearly there was a camera following them the whole time.
Harry, in my
So
opinion, Harry has never lived in a real world. He's lived in a
yeah.
royal world. So in
Mhm.
that royal world, which we don't understand it because we don't live in it. Now, it's not just about being rich or wealthy. A
Mhm.
royal world is a very small population of the world where, he has no he now he probably knows, but he had no idea what it was to pay bills, to pay taxes, to have to pay like a cell phone bill, a mortgage. All of
Yeah.
that was all things that he never had to associate himself with, which 98% of the world probably has to. So
Right.
she, you know what I mean? Like, he had no idea that this was a thing. So now that he's here and he's in this world and having to make, I don't think he even realized when he was signing those contracts with Netflix and Spotify and Penguin House. I don't even think he realized that this is not just so you can write. You have a job, guy. You have a job. You have to write a book and you have to produce. I don't think he
Mhm.
realized that this is your boss now and you have to produce in order to get paid. I think he was signing it thinking, oh, I'll give you a book when I'm done, or we'll
Yeah.
give you a series when we're finished with it.
Mhm.
And it's
Right.
going to hit and it's going to do well because we're Duchess and Duke and we're from the royal. No, it's content. You're a content creator. You're signing on to be a content creator. And
Exactly.
your content is not hitting with people. And now you have to go back to the drawing board and you have to create content that people want to watch because you're not hitting the numbers that we need in order to give you the bonuses that we said we were going to give you. So I don't even think Harry even knew he had a job. It's a job.
It's a job. Exactly.
Employed, which
Thor
I don't have known of any royal that's been employed.
Exactly. Thor's mom says she never gave up anything. She was elevated to a level she never would have been without the royal family.
No.
Now, I saw that the Silly Twins had a really good question.
Yes.
I'm going to go back here. They're like, Carla, from a businesswoman standpoint, do you find her lazy? Is as ever's failure a result of Meghan not wanting to work or just bad luck?
No, she didn't want to work. I'm a businesswoman. She didn't want to work. She's lazy. She didn't want to work. She thought the title would be the work.
Mm-hmm.
So she's lazy because I can tell you that before I got to I worked maybe about 15. I'm just using my own experience and I'm going to say this really quick. It took about a good solid 15 years of grinding it out, working irons, which means opens to close, overnight, 7 days a week, always on call before I actually got to a level in my career where I was able to hire people to do certain things for me.
Right.
Megan never wanted to do that part of the job.
Right.
So she thought the Duchess title would just make magic happen. So I think she's lazy because the Duchess title was going to be her success in her eyes. But no, it takes work. Business doesn't just, you don't just start a business and it's successful. It takes work. So she's very lazy, in my opinion, especially coming from someone. My business that I had to grow. I'll tell you the name of the company one day. I don't know if I can do it now, but it's a major retailer in the United States, and I was in charge of buying their diamonds and the diamond business. And De Beers is one of the largest vendors that we worked with. So I was responsible for making sure that we were profitable on the diamond end, and it wasn't easy. It was a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Megan's a lazy person because she thought she can just, hey, I'm Megan. I married a prince. I'm a
Right.
feminist. I'm a humanitarian. Buy my product. And she's lazy. She is as lazy as they come.
And it's so funny because me and you think alike. We both have a business background. And I've told people the exact same thing that Megan just said, well, I'm a royal duchess. I'm a celebrity. I'm just going to private label the crap out of everything, put my name on it, which to be fair, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with private label. Many people do that. As a matter of fact, a lot of the same brands have the same product. They're just packaged and labeled differently. They would be made side by side in the same production house. They'll just choose a different color and a
Correct.
different label. Like L'Oreal is known to be close to some other big brands. They're almost the same thing. They're just packaged differently.
Right.
But again, it's all about branding. So Megan, her coming out the gate with white label wasn't the problem. The problem is, in my opinion, she did too many products.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't do them well. And then it looked cheap because they looked like stuff you would buy at the checkout at TJ Maxx. And on the way there, you're like, oh, I think I'll pick up some sugar cookies. Oh, these flour sprinkles are cute. I'm going to throw them in my cart. They
Mm-hmm.
were cheap novelty items that were not really bougie or necessary. And I've always told people she's running a novelty gift shop. It's a one and done. You buy it for people who like to run suits. You're not
Perfect.
going to go, I'm out of jelly. Let me go to As Ever and go get
Oh
some
no,
jelly.
no.
You're never going to buy it again. It's a gift for a friend, a gag gift. It's a one-time purchase. So her coming out with constant products that were overpriced, they're still sitting there for a reason.
Let me say
People are
this.
done.
If someone were to ever give me that platform that Megan had to be able to like start a business, create
Yes.
I would be working around the clock,
Mhm.
pushing it.
Right.
It's rewarding at the same time. It's not just
It
about
is.
making money. You have to have a passion for it. So she has no, her passion is, I want to make money. That's her passion. So, like,
Yeah.
she comes out with these products, and especially in the world that I love, the worlds that I love is food. I love cooking. That is my world. That is my ministry. I love
Ooh, you have to share some recipes.
I will. I would definitely love to share. You know what I'm gonna do? Um, hold oh, thank you.
I'm like, "Nuh-uh,
Hold on.
nuh-uh, she's my
Thank
friend,
you.
nuh-uh." No, I was
Oh,
kidding.
I love it. Thank you. Oh, you're gonna steal me? I love you guys. Listen, let me tell you one thing I want to do because I'm gonna shut Megan down. I am going to do a cooking segment because what she should have done, in my
Yes.
opinion, on her cooking show, since she claimed to be
Mhm.
43% Nigerian, she should
Yes.
have done a show on Nigerian food.
Thank you. This whole month, the month of Black History Month. Hello?
What
Hello?
Black History Month is America, though.
Okay,
But
okay,
she
okay,
could
Carla, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it.
yeah,
Put it on
she
your
could have
channel.
done like in paying
Yes,
homage to her Nigerian roots. She's not Nigerian. We all know that.
exactly.
I'm gonna do that for her. I'm gonna do a Nigerian cookie. I have a Nigerian friend.
Good.
I'm gonna they're gonna come to my kitchen and we're gonna make a Nigerian authentic meal. And that's what Megan should have done. She should
Yeah,
have done that. She has so much content that she could have used. She's not a content creator. She could have
yeah.
tapped into her mother's southern roots. Now, southern soul food, that is my thing.
Ooh,
Oh, I love
okay.
food.
Soul food. Okay,
Soul
so my mom's German. I love German food. My mom cooks the best schnitzel and the best Hungarian goulash. I'm sorry, but my mama's German food is top tier. But
food.
the thing that was hilarious to me was on her holiday special, she
Yes.
talked about Doria's gumbo that she makes. And then you see this really weird B roll of Doria just like walking in a field, and you think, oh, Doria's going to come in the kitchen and
Mhm.
she's going to cook gumbo with Megan. That would have been a perfect segment. She
Yes.
never walked in. It was
No.
just Megan, and you could tell her guest was like, he was
Like
looking at her like, "Oh God, what is this?" And he had to eat it. And then Harry comes in. I'm like, why was her mother not cooking this family recipe with Megan?
Can I tell you something really quick, Michelle?
Girlfriend, go ahead.
My family is from the South, and
Mhm.
like we don't live there now. For I don't live there, but
Yeah.
I was only given some of our family recipes when it was time. It's a really sacred thing. So I was given the family macaroni and cheese, and it took me 3
Ooh.
years to perfect it. And so
Ah.
finally, I had to like go to my mom's house, and I had to like make this mac because I wanted to make it for Thanksgiving a couple of years back. And she was like, "No, you can't make the macaroni and cheese." She's like, no, we can't just give that to you. You can do the coleslaw or whatever." So I was
Mhm.
like, "No, I want to make the macaroni." So she was like, "Well, come over, practice." So I was with my mom, and that would have been excellent content for anything to like have my mom
Yes.
pass the torch to show me and to have me do it and to make the. But Megan, if you're going to claim anything, you need to, especially Nigerian or whatever, you need to show the passion behind the recipe. It's not just throwing ingredients in a pot. It's not just, oh, this is how you make this quick little one. That's nice too. One pot pasta, which she stole from Martha Stewart. It's not just about that, but she stole that from Martha Stewart all day.
She
But
did.
yeah, because I've been following Martha for like 20 years. And I'm like, I remember that recipe for like 20 years.
Martha's the goat.
Oh, that's first of all, before I have to find a way to meet her. So if anybody can
Yes.
make it happen, please. I want
I
Martha.
love Martha. I love Martha because she is just real. She's gangsta. She
She's
doesn't
gay.
apologize. I
No.
love that because you don't find people who are just authentic and real. And she's who she is on TV, and she's like that in real life. She's just Martha Stewart.
Did you know I have all of her cookware?
Do you?
I have had her cookware for over 15 years.
Oh,
And I
girl.
ordered a few new pots over the past couple of years. I ordered one pot here, one pot there. She has an amazing cookware line.
I bet she does.
Yes, she does. But Megan, she just is awful because there's so much opportunity for her to introduce us to her world. What she wants us to do, what I believe Megan wants us to do, is to watch her be rich. She
Right.
doesn't want to show us how to do anything. We are
Exactly.
tune in and to look at her $190,000 diamond, look at her cook with all this damn jewelry on, and just, oh, that's wonderful. And look at all of the aesthetics of it all. But at the end of the day, I kind of want to really make what you're making. So, what is that? How do I do that? What is it
Mhm.
like? She doesn't even show us eating anything. She doesn't bring us into that. There's no authenticity about it. So, if her mother makes amazing gumbo, which I have family from the South or from that part of the United
It's more
States,
to Louisiana,
how do
yeah.
you make that?
She didn't share it, and her mother didn't
No,
cook it, and she didn't share any recipes from her
nothing.
show. That
But
was another thing. We were like a fly on the wall watching her and her friends do these stupid crafts, make these recipes, and she didn't bother to put the recipe on there. At least with Martha Stewart, she told you how to make it.
have you ever seen Martha Stewart make her eggnog for Christmas?
I haven't. I
Let
haven't.
me
I'm
tell
gonna
you something.
have
Martha
to.
Stewart's eggnog will start your damn car, okay?
Ah,
Start your car. And that's when she made a believer out of me. I was watching that. I was like, Martha? Like, oh my God.
okay, okay. Well, maybe I need to wake that up. Maybe I need to drink it in the morning, girl. I don't know. Uh,
Amen, girl.
this person says from Angola, thanks for stopping by. I apologize for not being able to read your name. I'm having eye
It
issues.
says
So,
Manuela Hildenbrand. There you go.
yes, thank you. Thank you. Megan needs to keep Louisiana out of her mouth. Girl,
Oh,
doesn't
girl.
she?
Sharonda, I'm with you on that one.
Someone said, Carla, I loved your video about how Megan truly believes that she is hot shit.
She does, though. She
She
does.
does.
She
Hey,
does.
Heather from the hood. Say hi to Heather. She
I
says,
have,
"Hey,
oh, Heather.
hi
Thank
there. Oh, we gotta get you two
you.
ladies talking.
Oh,
She's
she
a
knows about
sweetheart.
that Martha eggnog.
Ooh, yes.
You'll be
You'll,
out till
you'll
August.
be you'll be out till August.
It's true.
Nora Kay says Harry's wife would just say buy items at the store if you didn't have time to make whatever.
You know who does that? Ina Garten does that a lot. She's like, oh, if you don't have this, you can do this right.
I used to love Rachel Ray.
She taught us how to slap spread champagne glass and pour
Her
some.
EVOO. I used to watch her 30-minute meals, and I never was going to make anything because I'm not really a cook. I always think I'm going to be a cook, but I'm lazy. DoorDash
Rachel
is
Ray?
the BFF. Yeah, Rachel Ray with her little 30-minute meals. I used to run home from work, and I'd just literally sit there eating fast food, watching Rachel Ray and her EVOO making meals that I thought to myself, one day I'm going to do. I never did.
Yes.
But it was fun to watch her because she
Yes.
was fun, and she was so cute in her little bag, and she cut up
Yes.
everything. So
Her
she was
garbage
just fun,
bowl and all that stuff.
and it was quick. I
Yes.
liked it. You know whose cookware I have is the Pioneer Woman.
I love her.
Baking dishes. Yeah, I got it from QVC.
Oh, I love, and she sells her stuff at Walmart too.
Yeah, really pretty dishes. I've made
Beautiful.
cakes in them. Yeah,
Beautiful.
I
Send me
love
pictures or
cooking.
something.
Well, this has been so fun, Carla. I could literally talk to you all night. We have a couple of super chats. So I want to thank y'all so much for the super chats. Carol, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Shout out to my lovely mods, Carol and Lizzie. They always do amazing work. She's like, thank you for the taste testing. I bought Coat by Roses. That was a wine that I tasted, a rosé wine. It has a beautiful rose on the bottom. Have you seen that one?
Um,
Cote de Roses. It's a beautiful bottle of rosé.
oh, that's
Great
gorgeous.
wine. Wonderful Saturday night live stream. Thank you, Carol. Miss Silly, thank you for your super chat. You guys are amazing.
Nancy,
Okay, I'll let you borrow
can I say
Carla.
one thing to
I'll
them?
let you borrow Carla since she sent a super chat. I'll let you
I
borrow.
love you guys so much, Nancy and Stephanie. I love your mom and dad too. Oh my God, I love you guys. And the
Yes.
fact that you do such good work for animals. I have a dog. I'll bring him on next time.
You do? What kind of dog do you
I have
have?
a toy poodle. His name is Carmelo.
What? A toy poodle?
I have a toy. He's sleeping. He's
Oh,
8 pounds. He's a beauty. He lights my
oh.
life. My baby lights my life.
What's his
I
name? Carlo?
Carmelo. Let me tell you,
Carlo.
because
Okay.
he was the color of caramel when I got him. He was like a nice cinnamon color, but as he's gotten older, he's gotten a cream color, so we now call him Creamello.
Cream Mellow. Oh my God, that is so adorable. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Lizzie, my other mod. Thank you for the $5 super chat. She's like, thank you for this amazing collab. Miss Carla, please come back. We love your commentary. Guys, I told you, she's fabulous. I
Thank
found her on TikTok and I was like, who is this fabulous woman?
I love
I got
it.
to have her on my show.
Love it. Love it. Oh, this was fab.
So, give me Carla's info after the show. Yes, yes, we will definitely do so. So you guys, here is Carla's YouTube channel. We need to blow up her channel, guys, and get her a ton more subs. She is fabulous. And if you're on TikTok, we have a link. She's on TikTok. It's Tea with Carla, right? On
Tea with
TikTok?
Carla. Yes.
Okay. And then her YouTube channel is also Tea with Carla. She is absolutely fabulous. I'm so glad that we finally got to do this.
Oh,
We've
thank
been
you so much.
talking in the comments on TikTok for a
Well,
while.
I want to, can I say this in closing?
Yes, you can.
You're amazing. I love your content. You're a fabulous person, very
Oh,
generous, very nice, knowledgeable, and I love watching and listening to you. So thank you for
oh,
reaching out. I am honored to be here tonight. Thank
that's sweet. Thank you. We have a really nice group of gals. Stuff the
you.
Alter Nerd, Revealing the Narc, Resting Dollface, the twins, Heather. There's a lot of really amazing people here in the community that I will definitely introduce you to.
You're
Also,
revealing the narc. I
yeah,
actually, when I was trying to respond to you, and
uh-huh.
she knows this, I responded to revealing the narc in error, but revealing the narc and I like we'll talk. But I wanted to tell you again, thank you, and I appreciate
Aw.
being here. And this is amazing. You guys are fantastic.
They are fantastic. We have a really nice group of people, and I'm glad I could introduce people to you. I always like to,
Thank you.
showcase other people and other channels because I think it's Yes and Think Beautiful is amazing because I think more and more people need to know about you. And
Thank
I'm really
you.
glad I could do that for you. And you guys, tomorrow I'm going to have the amazing Rob Shooter on my channel. I am pinching myself.
I'm on it.
Rob Shooter, you guys, there's so much stuff going on with Andrew and the Royals, and he used to be the publicist for Tyra Banks. Yeah, we're going to be talking American Next Top Model. We're going to be talking Hollywood. So you guys tune into my show tomorrow at noon Central, 10 a.m. Pacific, and 1 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be amazing with Rob Shooter. So I hope you guys come back. And Carla, thank you for being here. And she's going to come back. She's coming back.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll see you guys.
Go and check out her channel.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.